Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob with Food for Crews. I got a video blog for you. I was thinking about this and I thought it was something that I needed to share with you guys. So, things that have happened in my life have happened because I truly believed that I could do these things, whatever it was. And I want to tell you guys a quick little story about something that happened to me that's kind of like hard to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. So, when my mom got diagnosed with terminal cancer, that was a hard place in my life, and like I told you guys in another video of just like leaping off of the cliff and just going for it. I ended up quitting my job, and at the time I was flying for this corporate company, and I put in my 2 weeks notice and I quit. But something that I did was I knew I wanted to go to SkyWest Airlines, which is an airline that I currently work for, SkyWest. And at the time, when I was thinking about SkyWest and looking at SkyWest, I was studying for the interview, and I was looking at the aircraft that SkyWest currently had, and I was flip-flopping between putting on the background of my computer either the Embraer 120, which is a turboprop, or the CRJ 200, which is a jet. And I kind of wanted to put the jet on there, because the jets are cool and all. But, I ended up putting the turboprop on there, the EMB 120, the Brasilia. And for 9 months, I had this background on my computer. I was not working, studying. And for the 9 months that I was doing that, the Embraer 120 was on the background of my computer. Well, long story short, you fast forward 9 months later, I interview with SkyWest. And during the interview, the guys asked me, they said, hey, if you had the choice of airplanes to fly, would you rather fly the Embraer 120 or the CRJ 200? And I was like, well, which one's going to give me San Francisco? And they said, the Embraer. So I said, all right, well, then I want to fly that. Well, it turns out 2 weeks later, I got called for a class date to go fly the Embraer 120, the Brasilia. That plane was on the background of my computer. And as soon as I got that class date to go ahead and fly the Embraer, I changed my background on my computer to the Embraer 175, the ERJ, an aircraft that SkyWest didn't even have yet. We didn't even have that plane yet, but I put that on the background of my computer because I thought it was kind of a sweet plane. Well, let's fast forward a year later. They end up getting the Embraer 175, SkyWest does. They end up retiring the Brasilia, the plane I was currently flying. And they asked me, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to fly the ERJ 175. And it just turns out that was on the background of my computer. And now that's the jet that I fly. So I'm saying this to say that, when you guys do things like that, like every day I got on my computer or my phone, and these airplanes were on the backgrounds of all kinds of, every device that I had this background of an airplane that I wanted to be inside of. I wanted to be at the controls of. And so every day when I turned my phone on, or every day when I looked at my phone, or every day when I did something on my computer, places I knew I was going to be every day, that airplane was there as a reminder for me and something for me to think about every single time I logged on to the computer or the phone. So what I'm saying is, whatever goals you guys have, write it on the wall, write it in your bathroom, put it on the background of your phone or your computer or whatever, I don't care, somewhere that you go every day, put that stuff there so that you have a constant and daily reminder of what it is that you want to do and where your goal is. Put that as a reminder for you so that you think about that every single day. Sometimes multiple times per day, this is going to be in your brain. You're going to be like, oh yeah, that's right. There's my goal. That's what I want. And I guarantee you that you will get there. Because eventually you're going to believe, in your mind, you will believe that it's possible for you to get what it is that you want. And when you have the belief that you could do something, and you put forth action behind that belief, anything is possible. That's just something I wanted to share. So sit with that.